So hey you guys, in this video you are going to see the absolute massive, uh, well, here I'm in a bookstore and I'm going to show you the massive collection, right? The walls upon walls of English learning materials, grammar books, um, pocket guides, dictionaries, you name it. So here we have, well, you can see, right, you can kind of look here. This entire, okay, this entire row here is English, but this does not end, okay? These are all books about learning English, right? These are all books about learning English. And likewise here. Likewise here, this now, again, so I just showed you this long aisle, right? And I am in a new bookstore way out in the suburbs in the Longgang district of Shenzhen. Just right on the edge, right before you leave the city limits. Again, more English learning materials here. Wait, it doesn't end, you guys. So here are some more, all of this. For example, these particular ones, Yinghan Duijiao Duwu. That is, you know, you'll have both an English and a Chinese version next to each other. So we can see. Okay. Yet more. It goes on and on and on. And maybe you want to see here. Well, what do we have here? We have SAT, GMAT. Now I've got some books down here. I don't want them to take them or move them or touch them. I really, good, they haven't. Now you also have a few here where, okay, these materials are entirely in English. These are 全英文读物. Guess what, you guys? It hasn't ended. Ta-da! Half of this wall here is still. Here's English listening comprehension. Right now, again, that huge wall over here and over here as well is they're all English learning materials. Oh, what happened? Now over on this side, we are going to have a mix because halfway down through here, okay, halfway through this one, it turns into Japanese and German, etc. So about half of it, okay? Now, I don't know why they have this here. They don't. It's amazing. They won't. This is a good book, but they don't. And let's see here. Well, what can I say? You know, it's just it's massive, and here are the kids. They're over there studying away. Now this place is cool because there are little spots to sit down and read all over the place. And in the basement of this building, there's a McDonald's, there's a Pacific Coffee, and way back that way, you can kind of see in the background there, that's actually a place where you can buy coffee. It's not and something to eat. You can charge your phones. It's not a branded, you know, franchise or anything like that, but it's still pretty good. So you may have noticed that it's relatively empty. Right now, I am here on a Tuesday. It's in the evening. It's about 7 o'clock. Yeah. So what does this mean for you as a teacher or potential teacher? Or maybe you want to, well, from all sorts of different perspectives, you can see that there's just the trade war right now, I mean, there's a tremendous amount of energy being invested in this English language learning. And learning in general. That's one thing I will give the Chinese, is they really go at it and get energized when it comes to learning some new skill or some new area of knowledge. Now the wild irony is, and I've said this before, is that you know, if you chop the university into two parts, and on the left side you put all the humanities and social sciences, and on the right part you put all of the more so-called hard sciences, right? The natural sciences like engineering, math, biology, physics, etc. The Chinese are doing wonderful, and they've got their act together on the right side, but they're just, for the most part, they're just donkey wild, incompetent, and ignorant when it comes to the left side of our sort of hypothetical, fictitious university, where you have the humanities, social sciences, etc. Now there are some exceptions to that. For example, language study, right? Language study is one area, one discipline, and sort of on the left side of our theoretical university, our imaginary separation of different academic disciplines in the university environment, where it might be, maybe you could categorize it as being sort of the natural sciences basis of the social sciences, right? The study of language itself, right? Learning grammar structures, learning vocabulary, etc. Learning pronunciation. That's something that really, it will always pay off. So if well, let's put it this way. No, let's not say it will. I don't mean it will always pay off in terms of money, but what it will do is it will always has usefulness. Or how could I say it? Well, it is less likely to be tainted and corrupted by politics. People take a word or two and they twist it and spin it, but my sense is that, the butchering of words, it can happen in half a generation, and within another half a generation, or certainly within a generation, it's been forgotten or it's fallen out of usage. This is why the written word is exceedingly important in the maintenance and development of any language, be it English or Chinese or other languages. For example, languages in certain areas of Southeast Asia, certain islands, or in Africa or South America, the Amazon, where people don't have a writing system. A group of people are speaking a language and they don't have a writing system, right? They have a spoken language, but there's no inherited literature, right? It's not like they don't have a King James Bible, they don't have Martin Luther's Bible, etc. Okay.